guys. Down. Right, there's volume. So, grand hello and welcome back to a video. This is one of the many of 2025 that we're recording. So, Happy New Year to y'all. But we're gonna talk, do a slight review, a movie review. This review will be split into little parts in the sense of I'm gonna record this bit now, but we're not yet finished this. We've 3 movies left of this series of movies. So basically, so part one, part 2. As you can tell from the title, I've been watching phases, Marvel movies, and they're called phases. So they come in boxes like this of what way to watch them. So they do. So I have phase 1, phase 2. Is that phase 2? No, that's phase 3, sorry. Phase 2, phase 3, 3 and a bit. Random, you know. Yeah. And sure, phase 4, it hasn't got a phase. Well, it does have a phase, but it doesn't have a box set yet. Because there's 2 or 3 movies left to finish them off. So that's the last of the phase that I have there. They have, as I said, 3 more. I could class as phase. I might redo this on phase 4, phase 5. You never know. So anyway, myself and Sarah did watch this together, or whatever movies she could. I was watching it sometimes during when we were going to go to bed, sometimes just throughout the day or all that stuff like. So I'm gonna go through these phases, sum them up for you, not too long, basically. Till my 52 cents or 2 cents, whatever they're called again, Sarah. So phase 1. There's phase 1 there. So this consists of Iron Man 1, Incredible Hulk, Iron Man 2, Thor, and Captain America, and Avengers Assemble. I almost forgot about that one. So, first one, Iron Man 1, can't go wrong. Pretty much these films started off introducing our Marvel heroes, basically. Iron Man was brilliant, full of action. Robert Downey Jr. plays a brilliant Iron Man, and will always play a good Iron Man, just so I don't repeat myself from the other phases, because he is in them, basically. Incredible Hulk. Now that one, it's weird because the reason why I say that is it's a good film. When they move on from Incredible Hulk, they change the actor. It's not Edward Norton, it's Mark Ruffalo. But they both play good Hulks, so they do. Thor, Hemsworth, Tom, is it Tim? Tom? Chris, sorry. Hemsworth. It's Chris Hemsworth, isn't it? Just make sure what names there. Well, he's a brilliant Thor. He does get better throughout the movies. And of course, the first film is to initiate who he is, what he does, what's power, and all that stuff. Definitely brilliant. Captain America, first Avenger, he was definitely casted for that. He was brilliant. There's a part of it, the movie, that they CGI'd his face onto a skinnier body, and Sarah will tell you, seamlessly brilliant. It worked well. It was pretty good. There was no falls in it, and it was pretty overall good film. And then the big movie of all of them, the Avengers Assemble. These were pretty much all the Avengers coming together and fighting a big war. Brilliant, full of action. 10 out of 10. Overall, pretty good. So I enjoyed it. Definitely one of the big movies of the one out of all of them that pretty much featured very much all action packed. And that is phase 1. Sarah, feel free if I'm missing anything out of place when I'm talking about these. Director for I think most of these films. Does it say? One guy is Happy, or when I say Happy, his name is Happy in Iron Man. I think his name is Joe something. There's actually these don't actually give. Doesn't say in the box. I'll find out near the end of this video of the actual directors or whatever. Doesn't say on the box. And of course then all the Stanley cameos were brilliant in it. Definitely a little game to play when watching them. Be like, oh, there he is, there he is, you know. So then we're moving on to phase 2. And this movie, or this set of movies, entitled, or have...
John Ferrer.
What's his name?
John Ferrer.
Oh, his name's John, not Joe. Okay. John
J-O-N.
Ferrer.
Yeah, I can't pronounce his last name. It's like James Gunn.
So yeah, there's 3 of them. There's James Gunn, I think, does 1 or 2 of them. I think Guardians, and then Joe Farrell, and then Farrell, or whatever his name is.
Josh Whedon.
Joss Whedon.
Whatever.
And then
Joe Russo.
Joe Russo, the Russo brothers.
Yeah, and Anthony Russo. There's loads of them, but yeah.
So anyway,
your man John put himself in the movie as Happy though.
Most people do that kind of thing, don't they?
I like that they
what's
did
his
that.
What's his face? The M. Night Shyamalan movies. He was in all like Unbreakable, Split, Glass.
There's James Gunn putting his brother in.
And I think he was in it actually for the film Trap, what his daughter made.
Yeah.
The one with the guy and the teen, basically. But anyway, moving on. This phase 2 has Iron Man 3, Thor: The Dark World, which is Thor 2, Captain America 2, Winter Soldier, basically, Guardians 1, Age of Ultron, and Ant-Man. So, I think between the first Iron Man and the third Iron Man is definitely my 2 favourites. I think both myself and Sarah's least favourite Iron Man is 2.
Yeah.
Actually, did I miss out on Iron Man 2? Is that part of it? Oh yeah, I forgot to say that on that. Basically, on phase 1, we didn't enjoy Whiplash. He was very, very not great as a villain, was he?
No, I don't like Whiplash.
But anyway, Thor 3 basically, or not Thor 3, Iron Man 3, with Killian, I can't remember his second name, but his name's Killian. He was a brilliant enemy boss, bad guy. Definitely enjoyed that with the whole Iron Man suit and Irish, the child with the potato gun. I thought that was brilliant. Thor: Dark World. This was good. I think it was weird to see Tom Eccleston. Is it? Christopher Eccleston. I'm really bad trying to get names there, guys. Sorry. Christopher Eccleston. He played the 8. Was it the 8? Or 9th? No, 9th was 10th, wasn't it?
No, it's 10th.
Oh, 10, yeah. Yeah, so see the Doctor Who basically play a villain in a Marvel movie. It was quite different, you know. So that was good all the same. It was good to see Jane Foster, Natalie Portman, basically. And then Winter Soldier was good, full action. You finally get to see Bucky, which is Captain America's friend in the Captain America series basically, and he was pretty good. He's pretty good as a villain and a hero, so definitely worth to watch. Also, you get introduced with Falcon as well, so that is another good one. Guardians of the Galaxy. Now, this I have a little bit to say because it is one of the best movies, not just for fighting, but for soundtrack. Soundtrack from all three Guardian films are brilliant. They're very upbeat.
But Guardians 1 has the best.
But Guardians 1 definitely has the best. And yeah, love a bit of Guardians and a bit of Groot and all that. Very good. Age of Ultron. This brings in the twins, which are in the comics Magneto's children, Quicksilver and the Scarlet Witch. They were actually quite good. I enjoyed Quicksilver. He's a brilliant actor. Aaron Taylor Grace Johnson. Is it Grace Johnson or just Aaron Taylor Johnson?
I think it's Aaron Taylor Johnson.
Okay. What's going on with my leg? Sorry, I need to stretch out my leg there for a minute, guys. So yeah, brilliant. And then Age of Ultron. It was quite good to bring him in as a villain, especially kind of like throwing a hit in for Pinocchio. There's no strings on me. What was it?
There are no strings on me.
There's no strings on me, basically. That was brilliant. I enjoyed that film, so I did. Ant-Man. I enjoyed Ant-Man. It's not as big as the other Avengers, but Ant-Man, it's good, you know, shrinking and all that stuff, and the fighting is pretty good. And there's one guy in it that, like, as I've said to Sarah, it could, if he could tell the Marvel universe till now, like, there he goes. There's this guy who goes like, I heard of a guy that told this guy, my friend said it to this guy. You know, if he was able to explain that as the Marvel universe now, it would be funny. But I enjoyed Ant-Man, so I did. That is phase 2. So then phase 3, phase 3 is split into 2 parts. Is that the first part? Yeah, this is the first part. So there's phase 3, part 1. This film has, or this box set basically has Civil War, Doctor Strange, Guardians of the Galaxy 2, Spider-Man Homecoming, and Thor Ragnarok. So, Civil War, brilliant film. Pretty much got the Avengers to go against each other, so it was like Iron Man versus Captain America versus other people versus their people. So that was quite good. And that also introduced Spider-Man. And in fairness, for me, the best Spider-Man would be Tobey. One of the original best ones, basically. And I do like Andrew Garfield. He is good. But definitely, out of the new Spider-Man, Tom Holland definitely has played a good Spider-Man.
He's just more realistic looking.
Yeah, he's a bit more realistic looking. So he is. So that's good. Full of action and all that. Then moving into Doctor Strange. I enjoyed Doctor Strange. Benedict Cumberbatch, he is a brilliant actor. I enjoy watching him in Sherlock Holmes, and he's brilliant in that. And he's also good in this. I like a bit of magic, you know? It's pretty good. And the villain, not too bad in this one as well. I can't remember. There's 2 technical villains in it. There's a guy who's got purple eyes near enough to start the film, going into the end. But then there's an overpowering boss or bad guy called Mamoru or something like that. Which, you know, not much that they could do with him, but it was still brilliant. Then into Spider-Man, his own film, Homecoming. The Homecoming was Vulture, wasn't it? We got to see Vulture, which is a comic book villain of Spider-Man and Shocker. And you got to see Scorpion a bit as well, but I think that was just an extra clip. But brilliant. So another good one. Definitely 10 out of 10. Thor Ragnarok. This one I didn't know. Like I enjoyed watching it. I think really best part was literally what's his name? He plays Billy Butcher in it in The Boys. He was in it, and literally when he was talking and all, I could imagine him saying his catchphrase, which I won't say it, but if you know, you know. Language, as Captain would say. But overall, the small fight scenes with Hulk and Thor and all, good, you know. And Heimdall was in that as well. Heimdall is a good. I think it's the next film. Doesn't end great, does it? Doesn't start great. But yeah, that is phase 3. I enjoyed that as well. I think between 1 and 2 so far were my favorite phases of Marvel.
I think 1 is my favorite.
Phase 3 Part 2. So this one has Black Panther, Avengers Infinity War, Captain Marvel, Ant-Man and Wasp, Avengers Endgame, and Spider-Man Far From Home. So Black Panther, brilliant film. I'm going to say because in the other one he didn't return. Chef that played Black Panther, he passed away there a while back. Played Chadwick. I forget his second name, but Chadwick basically. Something anyway. But played brilliant. Black Panther, so I did, and it was full of action, brilliant film. Also, one of our other actors from Walking Dead, Michonne. I know I'm using all these other actors as other characters, but it's hard to remember names. I know them from other stuff, basically.
It's easier to remember a character name than a person's name.
There she is, there in that box there. There to the right. But yeah, so brilliant. Then Endgame, Infinity War, brilliant film, full of action. 2 or 3 sad bits in it. Definitely hit hard. I think for a good movie to do that, it's a good movie. So what happens in that then? It's called a blimp, and people are gone for 5 years. What?
It's with a P, not a B.
Blimp.
Blip.
Blimp.
Blip.
Blip.
A blimp is a yolk that goes through the air.
Yeah. So a lot of sad, not loads of sad, but the 2 or 3 sad bits in that. But brilliant film all over. Definitely part of the 2012 Avengers Assemble. Was the next big one. And then moving into Ant-Man and Wasp. We could see the Wasp, and then we had a villain in it called Ghost, and then a random mafia guy, which was like meh. He played a guy in Fallout when he had no nose. He played a convict in the film Predator. He was thrown into an island with the Predator as a game, basically. But he's good as an actor. But I don't think he was needed in this. I think Ghost was pretty much enough, I would have said. And if you want to see that storyline, you'll see what happens with that. So check out the Ant-Man and Wasp. Captain Marvel. I enjoy Brie Larson as an actor. Sarah made a fair point of basically was she like good for the role, which I am questioning still, because she is a good actress, but I don't know like who else would you see as Captain Marvel,
That was Miss Marvel. It was combining the TV show Miss Marvel with Captain Marvel.
Oh, right.
That I was talking about.
Oh, okay. But good film over. You got to see it. We got to see the young Nicholas Fury. Sorry, I'm thinking of fucking Hoffos there. Nicholas Fury and Coulson, basically. I look freaking knackered. I do apologize, guys. I need to also sort of my eyebrows. They're a bit all over the place. Yeah, so you got to see them as young, and Jude Law was in that, which was quite good. I like a bit of Jude Law. He's pretty good in Sherlock Holmes. There's a film called Holiday, and there's a film called Alfie as well. He's good in. I don't know if you know that film, Sarah, do you?
Never watched it. I know it, but I've just never seen it.
Then we move on to the next big film, Avengers Endgame, which is massive, big fight scene in it that we both enjoy watching, and I think overall has one big majorly sad part, which I won't ruin for people that want to go off and watch it. Just sad, basically. Overall, good film. Definitely part out of the three films, out of the big ones like the Avengers Assemble, Age of Ultron, Infinity, and Endgame. Those major big ones. Definitely one of the big ones. Then Far From Home. I don't know how to talk about that because I did enjoy it as a film. I don't think. What's his name? What's his name, sir? Jake Gyllenhaal. I can't see him as a Mysterio. I really can't. I don't know. Like, I've seen him in other stuff, and I still have yet to see him in that Conor McGregor film. But I don't know. Source Code, was that him?
Yeah.
He was brilliant in that. I don't know. I don't think he was good for Mysterio. I enjoyed the storyline of it. I was like, oh cool, yeah, he's just using special effects or whatever, but that's not really great villainy, is it? Like, just making a robot appear a ghost or what? Just drones, like. So yeah, I say overall 8 with that, just because I'm saying the films. Then just I'm gonna tell you what movies I've watched for this next phase, and then because I have 3 more films to still watch, I'll give you an overall of phase 4. So far we've watched Shang-Chi. Brilliant. 10 Rings and all good, and you get to see Wong. Sorry, I'm trying to think of the right names for him. But you get to see Wong, and he's in Doctor Strange. He's actually a good character. Brilliant, so he is. And actually, I think they're the final 3 movies, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. So these.
We've watched Black Widow and Doctor Strange. Well,
We've finished up Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange.
So we've these films to finish off watching, and part of Doctor Strange. So I'll come back to you and we'll finish this video. So yeah. Right, I know it may have looked different from this, but I just kind of binged the rest of these Marvel movies for this phase. Also went and picked up the last few on a trip that I went with my work colleagues. So from the clip that I was seeing, I had about no, that's not one. Right, I had these 3 left to watch of the part of the phase 4, basically. Which was Spider-Man, No Way Home, The Marvels, and Wakanda Forever. The ones that I was missing, which I picked up up the north that it was Black Widow and Guardians 3. So let's just talk about the ones that I left off on. So, Wakanda Forever, pretty good film, good fight scenes, and definitely a good way to show Black Panther's kind of like what's the word?
It's a good way to remember him.
Yes, thank you, Sarah. Because I think I mentioned this in the other clip that he had passed away, so they did do it justice. It was a good sign off as well for him, and a good overall film. Then Marvels, I enjoyed this. So it's Captain Marvel, Miss Marvel, and Professor Marvel. I think her name was in it.
I don't think she really had a name.
Yeah, they were trying to figure out what to give her, what name to give her in the yoke, but in the movie. But overall good film, plenty of action in it, and yeah, I enjoyed it. Not much to say about it. Then this one was one of my biggest ones that I enjoyed watching. Very big out there, like holy wow, so much happening in it, and like there's old faces in it, new faces in it. Overall good. There's a big wow factor to it. Like not to give much away, but like they brought in other Spider-Mans, which was amazing, and we got that iconic scene with the Spider-Mans pointing at each other, the very funny meme. So good film, good ending as well. So we'll see how they go with that. Then Black Widow, another good film. This is this is Infinity War, before Infinity War, or during Endgame, was it?
Confusing.
They went in one of the films they had went
Infinity War.
before Infinity War, yeah. They had went on the run basically, and this kind of Civil War, is it?
Just after
Civil War. They went on the run and all, but we got a little bit of a story on what she did during it basically, and it was quite good. We had the what's his name, Thunderbolt, in it, which was good. Taskmaster as well, and her sister, and her mum as well. So overall, good film. And then last but not least, actually one other one which I haven't got yet, I'll eventually get the box set of it. But Guardians 3, another good film, action packed. We get a bit of Rocket's backstory in this film, and Rocket Raccoon, that guy there, and then pretty much the new team of Guardians, and there's a little surprise in it of character coming back, but he's like a ghost kind of thing. He's not actually there. If you want to check that out, what that is, it is good, brilliant, and like I said, Rocket Raccoon's backstory is good to see. Sad as well. And then the last film, which I don't have, which I'm eventually getting the box set of, is Deadpool. The last Deadpool, or when I say last, I'm going to say it's the trilogy. The first two, I don't think it happened, but did happen, but not to Disney, because Deadpool, or Disney had bought Deadpool, and basically is introducing them into the MCU, and it basically it's called Deadpool and Wolverine. Brilliant film. It was great to see Hugh Jackman back as Wolverine basically, He was brilliant in it, and he plays a good Wolverine. He's the only one that plays a good Wolverine. The only one, as you know, the Deadpool movie, like Blade and all like that. The only Blade, you know. But overall, action packed, brilliant soundtrack. Definitely with NSYNC as well. Bye Bye Bye, brilliant song, goes well with the movie. Overall good, action packed, and I enjoyed it. So hopefully I didn't rabble on too much, and I gave a bit detail of not like spoiling it for people, and hopefully you did enjoy it. This video. That's like, dude, this is the way I do reviews. So if you don't like it, I'm sorry, but this is me, you know. But sorry, I laugh at this is me. It's because it's like Hugh Jackman, you know. Is this you? It's Million Dreams, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, overall, hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and hopefully you guys look forward to more videos soon. So thanks again for watching, and don't forget to give it a like and all that stuff, and we'll see you guys real soon. Bye.